Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It was nice to take a day off yesterday. I think we just kind of had to get our footing a little bit after coming back from such a crazy trip to New York. I know that we told members that we are going to be putting together like a whole video. We took a lot of behind the scenes content, and that we absolutely will be doing. So that's coming your way this week. Don't worry. We promise, and we'll keep you posted as soon as it is posted. But now, in the meantime, we have some OC to talk about. It just seems like it's getting, I guess, better and better, but like crazier and crazier. And now we're about to get into the reunion. I'm ready for the reunion, by the way. But in the meantime, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in. Here we go. Okay, guys, so it's just like one thing after another with this cast. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really gonna miss them being on our TV screens. And I hate that the second part of the reunion is going to be while we're at BravoCon, because you guys know when we go to BravoCon, there's like no time for anything. So that's gonna be kind of lame, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. We're still gonna keep the content coming. But Shannon Beador was talking about how she felt personally attacked and hurt by Emily Simpson about her weight and having to wear Spanx. Here's the thing. I can look at this from both ways before I get into this. One, Emily, part of her storyline, one of the seasons that she was on the show, was she didn't like feeling like she was made to be like the bigger girl or bigger than the rest of the women. And it really hurt her feelings. And, you know, yada, yada. But when you go into asking fans to empathize with you over that and how you feel, which I understand. I hate when people make me feel like that too. But then you also say, well, what is a guy going to do? Cut off Shannon's double Spanx and she's going to pop open like a can of biscuits? It's like, well, you can't really have it both ways. And I really, really like Emily Simpson. But yeah, this is what happened. On the season 19 finale, Emily Simpson joked with Tamra Judge, Gretchen, and Jen about Shannon's Spanx, saying that she would pop out like a can of biscuits if a man ever tried to touch her. And Shannon did react, and she said that hurt her feelings. And she pointed out that she'd been open about her weight struggles, you know, the corset, duct tape area, using Spanx, etc. When she was at the last BravoCon, it was right after her DUI. I mean, she was tiny, tiny. She looked amazing, but she also probably was not eating and she was probably stressed out. But people's weight goes up and down, like mine does. Everybody, I don't like when people weaponize the weight thing. I think it's annoying. But Shannon said it's been frustrating that when I was finally at my perfect weight, all of a sudden I started gaining it again. I'm eating clean, but I'm trying to figure out why. And she said she openly wears Spanx and used, duct tape to like make her stomach go down. And that was years ago. And it was a self-deprecating admission. But in response, Emily Simpson claimed the Spanx comment was not about Shannon specifically. She said, I was not talking about Shannon specifically. I have a problem with Spanx. I don't like Spanx. It was not body shaming. And I think that she's beautiful. This is the second time this season, though, that Emily's been under fire for talking about somebody's looks. I don't know if you guys remember, but when she went on and talked about Gretchen Rossi, she openly just said that she felt like Gretchen looked like an Instagram filter, which I didn't think that was like some sort of like crazy big insult. She said she looked like a Barbie in an Instagram filter, meaning like she was really pretty. Now, it's Gretchen who's being talked about, so Gretchen can take that however she wants. You can't tell somebody how to feel when somebody's commenting on your looks, but that she didn't say you're going to pop out of your Spanx like a can of biscuits. Now, two of the other cast members admitted that they regretted their reaction. Jen Pedranti said that she laughed, and then seeing Shannon's reaction, she felt bad. And she said, I owe my friend an apology. And Gretchen Rossi also said the way Emily says things, it can be funny, but when you go back and repeat what you said, you're like, oh, that didn't sound funny. I think looking back, I wish I had said something. Yeah, well, you guys laughed in the moment. So which one is it? You laughed in that moment. I'm a little confused. Awkward. But moving on, moving on. Let's go to this. I didn't know this. Now, there was another article that came out that reported Tamra revealing Emily Simpson nearly quit The Real Housewives of Orange County due to off-camera personal issues. Now, it all goes back to Emily's son, Luke. He's experiencing a rare medical condition, separation anxiety, and various health issues. And she felt mom guilt while filming. And she questioned her ability to do both mothering and show business. I I think that that's a normal reaction. I don't think that that's a big deal. Listen, love Emily, love Tamra. Tamra also quit multiple times during the show, but on camera, Emily feeling mom guilt and thinking that she might want to quit off camera because of the things that are going on with her son. It's it's not the craziest thing to imagine. Tamra said that she recalled an off-camera conversation where Emily said, "Should I quit? Like I'm thinking maybe I should quit." And Tamra responded that Emily might need to take time to learn what's going on with her son before making that decision. And it was Emily who shared during the cast trip to Amsterdam that she got a call from her husband, Shane, saying that he was overwhelmed with the kids while Emily was away filming and she felt like a shitty mom. Yeah, that's definitely mom guilt. Emily's husband told her, if you quit, you're basically just giving in to his wants and needs, and he's not learning how to cope. Lots of moms work. Quitting and being home with him all the time is not going to help him. I mean, I agree with Shane on that. It's like when, I mean, again, I'm not a parent, so I feel like I want to tread lightly on this, but I kind of feel like that's like the equivalent of like when a kid is throwing a tantrum or freaking out because they want something and you're like, no, you're not getting that. Like, you're not getting that toy at Walmart or Target. You're not getting this thing. You're not going to the movies with your friends tonight. And then they throw a tantrum and then you're like, you know what? Fine, that's fine. You can go, whatever. Just get away from me. Get out of my face. Like, you're giving me a headache. Then they just learn, okay, anytime I want something, that they can freak out. But the article did say that the wives, Gina Kirschenheiter, Heather Dubrow, Tamra Judge, they were all supportive, saying that you have to take care of yourself too. Emily, you cannot let it break you guys. And we don't know exactly when she was talking about potentially quitting the show, but apparently it was a behind the scenes moment rather than like a public announcement. So she did navigate this in a different way than what we saw Tamra do on the show. I mean, everybody's different, but I really want to hear what you guys think. Like, if you were Emily, would you quit to be at home with your son? Or do you think that her husband, Shane, is right? Like, you cannot give in to this and make an impulsive decision. I have questions. Smash the like button. Show some love. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And we'll see you in a little bit. Love you guys. Bye.